I'm Jay Cohenford with Bridgeforce Data Solutions, and today I'm going to share with you our data quality scanner end-to-end accuracy solution for credit bureau and disputes. We're bringing AI to credit bureau dispute resolution to leverage AI for high-quality, thorough dispute investigations. A normal financial institution can have upwards of 30,000 or more disputes per month, with each dispute requiring 10 or more human agents spent per minute per investigation, and 60% of those issues that exist in the data don't get fixed. So we're going to work an actual dispute with AI. So I'm going to introduce you to Glenda Kent. Glenda is past due with several creditors, including BDS Bank, and her debt has been charged off. She's going to try to apply for a personal loan, but she's going to get denied due to her low credit score. Glenda's going to take to social media and try to find out ways to get the bad debt reporting off of her credit report. And through that process, she learns about the disputes process through the credit reporting agencies. And Glenda is going to use what she's learned from social media to file a dispute with one of the CRAs. That dispute will include images that have templated legal language trying to get this debt extinguished from her credit report. So Glenda has sent many pages of documentation in order to have her account removed from her credit report. These pages all contain a multitude of copy-paste language, things that your human agents would have seen thousands of times before. Legal language designed to confuse the human agent or make them respond in a certain way. Agents see this all day, every day, and may dispute the entire dispute as frivolous. But inside of the document, there is a legitimate complaint buried. Glenda has put one sentence halfway through the document saying that BDS Bank is saying that her birthday is August 12th of 1978, but her birthday is actually August 14th. If we can't get that basic piece of information right, how can we trust anything they are reporting? And Glenda's even included the proof of what her real birthday is. So on her driver's license, we can see that her birthday is in fact August 14th, 1978. But just the images alone don't tell the whole story. So beyond the images, there is a legitimate issue present in the data that's on the credit bureau. The debt itself appears to have been sold. And we can see that as denoted by a special comment on the account AH. When that comment code is present, a date closed is required, but on the credit file, that date closed is missing. So there is a correctable issue here beyond just what Glenda is asserting in her statement. Trade lines in general contain over 60 fields, each have required conditions. The document that details all the rules for how these fields must be reported is in excess of 300 pages, and a human agent is very likely to miss this discrepancy and make a correction to the data. So let's use the AI Agent Assist to see how it would help us respond to Glenda's dispute. So in the actual Agent Assist tool, I am going to start a dispute investigation on Glenda's dispute. So what is happening behind the scenes is the dispute is being pulled from the database, and the ability for me as the human agent to respond is popping here on the right. So on the left column is all the data that was present on the credit file. In the right are the places where I can make proposed updates or changes to that based upon my dispute investigation. By prompting for this customer's dispute, I first get a summary of the issue. So who is disputing, some demographic information, the dispute code that was provided by Glenda as part of the conversation. So Glenda simply used a dispute code that said customer states inaccurate information, doesn't give me a lot of additional detail. So the AI is proceeding to get additional information, and it's using the images to specifically find any references to BDS Bank or specific references to data that is incorrect. So inclusive of page references, it summarized a multi-page image file and told me all the places where I can see where Glenda's disputing us. So on the first page, this account number is specifically mentioned. And then on page 3, the customer claims that BDS Bank is reporting an incorrect birthday, specifically stating their birthday is August 14th, not August 12th as reported. So what should I do? So first is verify the birthday information. So I am going to start out with that. So I am going to ask the AI to review entire image file and proof of birth. And these prompts can be written in plain English. The LLMs will understand what is being asked. So I am going to go to her date of birth in the response while the AI is looking through the image to find that proof. And the AI has identified the driver's license, which was on a completely different page than where she was making the assertion of her birthday, found the page reference, found that the ID had the correct birthday of August 14th. And it's saying this is the proof that supports her claim of an accurate birthday. Would you like me to propose an update to the birthday in the response? I'm going to say yes. Here in the date of birth, that response will update to the corrected date based on the dispute investigation thus far. So now we've made a change. We've confirmed a change that the AI has implemented to the date of birth to reflect August 14th, 1978. Now I would like to see if there's any other data issues that are present before I finalize this dispute response. So here we can see this rule violation 40B requires a valid date closed when an account has been transferred or sold and paid in full for less than the full balance. So I am going to ask specifically, I'm going to ask the AI to propose a value for the date closed. So the AI has gone through prior dispute responses and prior furnishing events in order to determine what an appropriate date close should be, and sees that the previous record actually shows an account close date of 6/12/2024, and it's in alignment with the rest of the account information. So I'm going to again say yes, I would like for the AI to update the date closed. And the AI does update to that proposed value of 6/12/2024, which aligns to my prior furnishing events. The AI is also going to respond to a few other discrepancies that it's found in the data and write some corrections to that data, verifying all the changes as it goes. Now that the issues have been resolved, would you like me to propose a dispute response? So, my investigation being complete, I'm going to say yes. So, it summarizes all the corrections we've made, and the response code it's recommending that I use. Updated disputed account information, which was the birthday piece, and additional account information was also updated. So the account close date, the country code, and the identification number, though not specifically disputed by Glenda, required correction, and we made those corrections. At this point, the dispute response is ready for submission, and the agent can work their next dispute. Though that is the AI supported tool for credit bureau dispute handling, making your agents more efficient with higher quality dispute investigations.